You're gonna wanna start with your hair wet. Okay, now let's brush this hair out. We grab our elastic and we're doing a really, really high ponytail. So I'm just gonna brush all the hair back and we're just gonna pull it all up literally to the very top of the head. You want this to be as smooth and beautiful as possible. So that is what it should look like. So we're gonna brush out the ponytail with our comb or a brush, and we are going to do a little scissor moment with our fingers. Get our fingers in there on the ends. I'm gonna be cutting off 3 or 4 inches off the top of her hair, probably like right there. What we can do if you wanna be sure that you're not cutting off length is take a piece out from the back of the ponytail and bring it up, and you see how that lands like right there? That means if I cut right there, I won't be getting rid of any of the length. So by having this piece out in the back and bringing it up to the ponytail, marking where that ends, and then cutting there, that is going to give you a cut that does not get rid of the length of your hair. It just adds a lot of layering. So we're gonna comb it out, put our fingers on there, and then I'm going to just cut right across. So now we have that cut just like that. I'll show you guys that. What's happening is you're pulling all this hair up, right, to the top of her head, and it is also more forward than back. Also, the ponytail is up on the front of her hair as well. So you're gonna get maximum length at the nape of her neck down here. So it's gonna be really long. It's gonna start to get shorter as you get up here because the ponytail was directed more towards the front of her hair. And the shortest parts will also be right where the ponytail is pulled up at. So now let me show you what I got. This is the exciting part. Eee, get excited, get excited. Okay, I'm really excited. I'm such a little hair nerd. Let me shake this out. Here is what we have now. We have these layers sitting about right there, which is a great spot. We also have this layering around the face now, and we still have our length intact. We're gonna add even more texture onto this haircut, but look at that. Like, all of this layering is sitting beautifully. You know, we pull these layers up, just a random group of hair. And look at how pretty precise that is. Like, it's nearly a straight line. Like, it's quite beautiful. So let's part our hair down the middle, and we're just going to section this front section out right behind the ear and just push the rest of the hair back, or clip it if you would like. We're gonna work this in 2 sections. I'm going to over direct the hair all the way to the other side. And you see how I have those 2 shorter pieces? I'm just gonna cut off that long stuff in between. All right, so we have a nice straight edge. I'm gonna bring the rest of the hair over, and I'm gonna use that guide I just made and cut that other extra length that we don't need. All right, this is going to give you some beautiful layering around the face. You see that? It ends right at the chin. It's so pretty, and that was extremely easy to do. You see that? Oh my God, I love this haircut. Let's now do the other side. So we'll do the top part first. We'll just bring it to the other side of the head, and wherever your shortest piece is, mine's right there. I'm just gonna cut off the rest of that hair. This is looking gorgeous. I'm obsessed. I wish this was my head because I want this haircut. Next, and nearly our final step. I think I said 4 steps. Maybe there's a 5. Maybe I was tricking you. I don't know. We're just gonna take out a little triangle piece in the front of the head, just like that, like a little slice. This doesn't need to be perfect. You really don't need to do that section perfect either, but you're just gonna add a little sort of curtain bang, okay? So comb out the hair and just take the shears wherever like the top of your lip, bottom of your nose ends. Just take little tiny munches until you meet the rest of the hair length. You know, start off small and work your way up. Like, keep going until you get what you want. Except don't do it too much that you end up bald, okay? I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, exactly where I did before, right under the nose, and just take out little munches. Like, your scissors are hungry, but they're only trying to snack on the hair, you know? Okay, that was a lot of hair. You know, that's how much I'm taking off, and that's just gonna give us that little slight curtain bang, and then we have our layers after that. And just like that, we have finished the main part of the haircut. All we have to do after the blow dry is just just a little bit of tweaking with the thinning shears just to make sure there's no harsh lines in the hair. We're of course gonna hit the hair with some force field that protects the hair up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. It also adds a nice amount of hold to the hair to make sure your style lasts. Now, just do a quick little sprinkle on the top of the head, not too much and not too little. Let's brush that in really quick just to make sure it gets all over the entire head. Let's add our Wave Tech Wave Foam. I really want to get it all over those roots too. That way we have no frizz. And now for this look, I'm gonna use salty sea salt spray to give me that lived-in, beachy, hot summer hair. So I'm just gonna scrunch the hair. I know it looks crazy, I know it looks ratty, but it's gonna look you la 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 la. We'll do that middle part again and just get the top a little bit smooth before we start blow drying. Give it a little more scrunch and we can diffuse. And boom, her hair is dried. If you're gonna wear your hair wavy, just pick out some spots where you feel like there's a lot of heaviness. So I would say like that piece, it looks like it's a little too heavy for me. I'm gonna go like 2 inches up from the bottom of the hair and just take out a little bit of weight. That way you get a little bit more of that beautiful frayed edge. So we have our shortest layers right here, right under her eyes, and our longest hair all the way down here. And it's giving me that shag life. Now let's just finish this off with the one and only product that I love so much for shaggy hair, which is BDSM Slick and Define Balm. Let me grab it. Here she is. This is the one I use on my hair every single day. Let's just take a little bit on our fingertips and let's just go through the bottom and just give it a little more separation, a little more of that pieciness, a little more of that lived-in vibe. Oh my God, like, do you see how much that just transformed her look? And I so love this lived-in punk rock 70s look so much. But let me also show you what the hair looks like styled a completely different way with some shorter bangs. And here she is. This is the same haircut with shorter bangs and styled differently. I love this one as well. This has a beautiful, like, voluminous blowout going on. You can see even better that nice short layering that the haircut gave her. And there's no, you know, ugly shelving going on. Like, there's no harsh lines. It's super airy, super sexy, and super cool. Kind of obsessed with this look. I'm so happy. I'm glad I got to teach you guys that. There's just such a satisfied feeling when you do hair exactly how you envisioned it. I'm obsessed with the look. I hope you are too. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to live your extra life, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.